Hi guys, Dr. James here, chiropractor at Revolution Chiropractic, and we're here this week taking you through some exercises to help you with sciatica, or that pain that can travel from the lower back down the back of the leg. So first one here, we're going to do a sciatic nerve floss. So you're going to lie on your side, and first I want you to take the unaffected leg and you're going to pull that knee toward the chest, pulling your foot up so it's pointing up toward the ceiling. Then you're going to start to straighten the leg and bend the foot and bring it back. So as I bring it back down, I'm pulling the foot up toward the knee. As I'm straightening the leg, I'm straightening out the foot toward the ceiling. Do this about 10 times just to get used to that movement, and then you're going to take the affected leg and do the same thing 10 times there. Hi everyone, Dr. James here from Revolution Chiropractic, and we're continuing along with day 2 of our sciatica week. So this one here is the quadruped leg raise. So you're going to start in an all fours position and just find a neutral spinal position, so you can overarch each way to the extreme, and neutral's about here, and I want you to keep your neck in a neutral position as well. Keeping your core or the abdominal region nice and tight, and you're going to extend one leg back slowly and then bring it back down. Now what I want you to really watch out for is that you're not twisting up through here and twisting through the lumbar spine. I want you to keep that locked down so that your hips are parallel with the ground. So up and back. Hi guys, Dr. James here again with day 3 of our sciatica week. So today we're going to be following on with day 2, and I want you to be keeping the core braced as we initiate a leg movement. Day 2 was moving the leg backwards, a hip extension. Today we're going to be lying on our back. So lying on the back, and then keep the knee bent to 90 degrees. And what you're going to do, you're going to put a little bit of pressure with your lumbar spine, the lower spine, to the ground, and keep your ab muscles nice and tight. I find it helps to put my hands over here so you can feel the muscles engaged. Now what you're going to do, you're going to slowly lower one leg down so that the heel touches the ground, and then you're going to bring it back up, and you're going to repeat on the other side. Making sure to keep your core nice and engaged, and make sure that you're not arching the spine up like that, but keeping it down in this position the whole time. Dr. James here from Revolution Chiropractic, and today we're going to be going through a really important part of trying to fix sciatica, or if you've had a lower back lumbar injury. So basically we're trying to get you moving better so you don't do this again, because poor movement might be the reason you've injured yourself in the first place. Now if you've got a long thing like this, which you probably do if you've got a broom at home, you can do it by yourself or with a partner. You're going to get this, place it along your back, touching with the back of your head, back of the shoulders, and making sure it's in contact with the tailbone. Now standing upright, what you're going to do is start bending forward, moving the hips backwards, bending down to the end range where you feel a bit of tightness through the hamstring, and then standing back up again. The reason you may have injured yourself is a lot of people picking up heavy things, don't even think, and they're just rounding their lower back, and that's putting a lot of pressure on the back of the disc. Dr. James here from Revolution Chiropractic, and in this day we're going to bring you a piriformis stretch. This is going to be really helpful if your sciatica is caused by what we call piriformis syndrome. Probably not as helpful if it's a lumbar disc injury. So from the side, what we're going to do, you're going to bring one knee up in front like this, drop that hip to the ground, and then I want you to lean down and through until you feel a bit of a stretch through the back of the leg. Now you can kind of move yourself a little bit to each side just to find where your area of tightness is. You can also bring the heel up a bit further to bring more of a bend into the knee, and that can bring even more of a stretch in through there. Dr. James here with day 6 of our sciatica week, and today we're going to be focusing on, again, strengthening the core, but we're going to be focusing on the sides. So what you're going to do, and this is a modified side plank. So you're going to place one arm on the ground, and you're going to bend both knees like this. And I want you to push your upper body away from the ground through the shoulder. Basically bring the hips forward and up. Now what we don't want you sagging like this I don't want you overarching up either. I want you to hold a straight position where the legs come up straight, and keep your neck in a nice neutral position there as well. Hold that for about 5 to 10 seconds and relax, and then coming up again. So over time you can increase the amount of time that you hold that position, or you can increase the amount of repetitions that you do. Now obviously make sure you do that both sides so you don't end up walking around unbalanced. Dr. James here from Revolution Chiropractic, here with my final day of the sciatic workshop. Now this is probably my most important piece of advice when it comes to getting over sciatica, or especially with a lumbar disc issue. On top of all the exercises that I've given you this week, it's really important that you get yourself structurally assessed by a chiropractor to find if there are any postural distortions or issues within the spine itself that might have caused you to have this issue in the first place, or may cause you to re-injure yourself. Now we're located on the North Shore of Auckland, so if you're in the area, you can find our website and our phone number below. Now we do a free initial consult to find out what's happening with you, so we can discover are you a case that we can take on, and you can find out a little bit more about what we do.